What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be weighing up the pros and cons between POD and AliExpress. I currently have 4 stores, 2 are POD and 2 are dropship from AliExpress. So I think I've got quite a good opinion on both, and hopefully you can take some value from this video, apply it to your store, find success, learn how to scale that, automate that, and get yourself out of that 9-to-5 lifestyle. So before we get started guys, 1k subscribers, we've smashed it. We've done 1k in about 1 month. I think it's been 2 days over a month maybe. I can't thank you guys enough for the support this channel's received. I honestly thought it would take months to hit 1k. I've got no experience in YouTube and I just jumped on here with the idea of helping others, pushing out free value, giving some people some content that they might not receive elsewhere, and it seemed to have paid off. We've hit 1k in just about a month. Now I have got a giveaway and it's for 60 days free on my mentorship program, and I'm going to be announcing the winner in my next video. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, please subscribe, you can still be entered. And if you gain any value from this video, and if you're enjoying the channel so far, please drop a like and a comment. It supports the channel hugely and it means a ton to me. So let's jump into the video guys. POD, print on demand, versus AliExpress dropshipping. So what do I think is best? So there's pros and cons for both. We're going to start with a bit of information about POD first for the people that aren't aware of what it is. It stands for print on demand. The company that I use for POD is Printful. So it's a company where you can essentially put your logo onto unbranded products such as t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, phone cases, stuff like that. It means you can put your logo on there, put your own designs on there, and really stand out more in the market as opposed to having unbranded products. So that's a little bit about POD guys. It's a third-party company. They essentially distribute just like AliExpress does. So let's talk about product selection first guys. What's better, AliExpress or POD? So AliExpress, you've got millions of products. You've got millions of products from t-shirts to hats to drones, sofas, pianos, anything. You can get anything on AliExpress. Whereas with print on demand, you can only get several products. You can get hats, t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, phone cases, mugs, towels and bags. I think there's not a huge product selection, so in that respect I'd give AliExpress the point. You need to keep in mind guys that Printful products are a lot higher quality than AliExpress. AliExpress has a lot of low quality items and you need to make sure you choose the right supplier to ensure you don't get stuck with a really bad product. Whereas Printful, it's high quality product, it's packaged well, and customers have a lot less issues in terms of refunds and cancellations. So let's move on to the distribution guys. Now distribution is a huge part of dropshipping and it's something that people struggle with the most. AliExpress is about 10 to 30 days delivery. Depending on which supplier you use, can be shorter, can be longer in terms of distribution time. And it's something that a lot of people will face problems with. A lot of people will ask for refunds, cancellations, chargebacks, and it gives a huge headache to the people trying to make money with dropshipping. Now that's AliExpress. Whereas with Printful, it's about 2 to 10 days maximum, dependent on the kind of delivery service people choose. So you can choose DHL, UPS, really big time distributors. You get your tracking code and it's all integrated. It all works really well. The customer gets their tracking code. It means a lot lower chance of refunds, returns, cancellations and chargebacks. So in terms of distribution guys, POD is the way to go. Now the shipping does cost, but you can push that distribution cost to the customer because they are going to be receiving a good service. A lot of people do free shipping for AliExpress just to back up the fact that it's a really bad service and it's going to take a while for the customer to get it. So with free shipping, they can't really complain. Whereas with Printful, it's going to get there at a good time, good speed, and they're going to be happy. So you can charge shipping on top of the actual product cost. Now let's talk about the costs guys. The costs of dropshipping with AliExpress and the cost of dropshipping with Printful. Now AliExpress is cheap, you know, it's cheap, the product costs are low, there's a lot of different products that you can get at different prices and you can do quite well in terms of profits. So if you set your profit margins well enough, you can make a lot of money with AliExpress. But you need to bear in mind that it's short-term money guys. You're never going to be able to run a long-term business with the same products from AliExpress. Unless you're constantly changing up your product selection, you're not going to be able to sell the same dropship product for the whole year. It's never going to work. People are going to start complaining about the product. That's going to get across to other consumers and it's going to stop your flow of orders. So bear that in mind. Either keep changing your products up, keep dropping new items, or you're going to be stuck with the same product for a few months that's not going to sell. POD with Printful, now the products are expensive guys. They cost more than they do on AliExpress. Of course they do, but they're a higher quality product. So you're going to get less chance of refunds and returns like we've already said. So you're going to be paying more, which means less profits. But like I say in my previous video guys, you can set your profits to whatever you like, as long as you've got your branding nailed down. Once your brand is established and you've got all the social proof you need, you can charge just about anything and the customer's going to buy from you. So you can't just be turned off from POD because of the chance of less profits. You may make less profits, but you're going to make more money because you're going to have more sales, less refunds and less hassle. So to cut that short, guys, AliExpress, easy high profits, but for short term. You won't be able to run a long-term successful business with the same couple products from AliExpress. With POD, potentially less profits, higher quality products that you can run an established business with. You're not going to get complaints and you're not going to get chargebacks. So the overall customer experience, guys, between POD and AliExpress, that's something that's really important and something you need to take into consideration. I think with AliExpress, you're going to have a lot more issues customer service wise. A lot more people are going to complain about the sizings, the quality and the time it took to get there. Whereas with POD and Printful, a lot less people are going to be complaining about the distribution because it gets there seamlessly. Now the only difference is the money you can make. It's a lot easier to make a lot of money with AliExpress. So I tend to focus my POD stores for long-term success and my AliExpress for some quick money over a few months. So you can make a high volume of sales over a few months and then cut it short, make a new store and relaunch and go again over and over. Whereas with POD, you can run a long-term successful brand, build up a huge brand and continue to grow that until you're making as much money as you can. So what would I do if I was you guys and you've currently got an AliExpress dropship store and you kind of want to push into POD a little bit? You want to get more involved with that to build a long-term successful store. I've said it in a few videos before, guys, add a couple POD products to your store. Whatever niche you're in, you'll be able to add a couple t-shirts, a couple hoodies, maybe some hats that relate to your niche. So that's what I'd do. Having your logo on a product will seriously increase the conversions on that website. So head over to Printful, download your trial. I'll leave a link in the bio below. You can get on there, get designing some products and add it to your store in a matter of minutes. People are going to believe in your website a lot more if they see products with your actual logo on it. So whether you want to do a strictly POD store or an AliExpress store with a few POD products on there, you're going to be winning both ways. So all in all, guys, I use both AliExpress and Printful and they both have pros and cons, of course, and they both kind of level out in the end. It depends whether you want long-term success with minimal customer service issues or you want short-term quick money, maybe some hassle in terms of customer service and chargebacks. But it does come down to your supplier selection, guys, so make sure you're choosing the best suppliers for the products you're selling. Now once again, guys, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's tuning in to watch these videos. I hope you're all gaining as much value as possible and you're applying that to your store. If you have gained any value from this video, please drop a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. So on the next video, guys, we'll be doing the giveaway results and we'll be discussing some more value. If you haven't already, head over to my Instagram, connect with me. We'll talk about your store, what your store could do differently, how you're making sales at the moment. That's what I'm trying to do, guys, is just connect with as many of you as possible. So if you haven't already, add me on Instagram, send me a message and let's connect. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace.